morning and welcome back to Ginger Welsh Allotments. I'm just about to plant my gooseberries and red currant bushes, and yesterday I spent the day clearing the ground, mixing in some manure and finally putting in some bloodfish and bone, and I left it to settle overnight. Ideally you would want it to settle for at least 2 to 3 weeks, if not over the winter, but as these are ready to go in the ground, they have to go in now. So let's crack on with that. Oh, I've left the plants in some water, so I'm going to give them about 15 minutes just to soak up a bit of moisture into their roots, and then we'll plant them. So I'm planting these the same way as I did with the red currants, which is with some bloodfish and bone in the well and then some mycorrhiza fungi on the roots. So that's them all watered in and planted. It says in my book about these red currants, not in my book, in the leaflet that came with them, to cut back the growth after you've planted for about 1/3 of the stem. So I'm not quite sure whether I should do that now or whether I should do that a bit closer to autumn. I'll have a think about it, and if any of you have any ideas about whether to do that, then please let me know in the comments below. And here is my 3 gooseberries. These 2 are red and that one is green, and there will be one going in there, but I'm transplanting that from my garden, so I'm waiting for the foliage and everything to die back down until probably October, November time, and then I'll transplant it. And that's it for today from me. Well, that's it from this morning from me anyway. And all I can say about that is lovely job. And so I've just cleared the raspberry patch. I've got 4 raspberry plants to go in, 2 for autumn and 2 for winter. And I've just cleared the patch exactly the same as I did the other ones. So next chance I get, the raspberries can go in. And I'm very happy with today's progress. The fruit bed, was it fruit bed? The fruit patch grows on apace. Good morning and welcome back to Ginger Welsh Allotments. I am over here. It's been a couple of days since I dug the raspberry patch, and now I'm going to get the raspberries in the same way as I've done all the other soft fruit. And I'll just show you the patch now and the spacing. So I've got the 4 raspberry plants, the 2 for the summer and 2 for the winter. I'm hoping I've left enough space so that the raspberry doesn't overhang onto the adjoining walkway. This is the walkway between my plot and Adrian's plot, my neighbour, and I wouldn't want it to get in his way, so hopefully I've left enough of a gap, and as they grow I'll string them up along here anyway to keep them in. And yeah, we'll just get planting. and that'll be another job done. Whee! So now they're in, I just need to water them. I've left a little sort of well, if you can see, so that when I water, the water will stay sort of roughly around the plants. And eventually I'm hoping to have a raspberry plot all the way down there, but obviously I have not cleared it yet and I haven't got the plants yet. But that is the plan for the future. So I planted these up with some bloodfish and bone in the dug hole and some mycorrhiza fungi on the roots as I put the plant in, and hopefully they should grow well. So let's get cracking with a few other things. So while I'm waiting for the bucket to fill up with water, I'm going to do this carrot unveiling. Nice little weed here. So this is one of the pots from outside the house, which I don't think has grown great, to be honest, but we'll get it unearthed and see what we've got. So let's delve in and see what we got. Tiny little carrots. Oh dear. Right, I'll just put them inside while I sort this out. So this is the result. A very, very tiny, small amount of carrots. So I've no idea why that should be, but there are two ways to look at it. One is they haven't grown very well. The other is I could pop across to the West End and charge them an absolute fortune for those carrots. Anyway, I'll chop the tops off and take them home. So here's what I've got from the allotment today. Got quite a few tomatoes, although a couple of them have split, and some green beans, and the tiny carrots, which we'll probably use as in a dip, you know, to dip into a dip, not as a dip, and the courgettes, a little gem lettuce, and loads of those petty pans again. And we'll just pop home now for breakfast, and I'll get what's in the pots. So there might be some cucumbers there and some more tomatoes. I've just done the harvest outside, and while I was here I wanted to show you the chilli plants that are growing on the windowsill, because some of them have started to turn ripe. So there's that one there, and there's a couple of red ones over there, and an orange one there, and the same in the other room as well. So we'll harvest a couple of the chilies too. So here is a handful of chilies which I shall add to the pile. So that's it for this morning's harvest. I'm very disappointed by my carrots, as not really sure why they haven't grown. But I've got a bumper crop of tomatoes and courgettes, of course, and that gem lettuce, and some cucumbers, and the last of the spring onions. So not too much to complain about, I suppose, but that carrot harvest, I'm afraid, has left me thinking I should have stayed in bed. Not such a lovely job.